And welcome to the Geek Static. Guys, we're going to do another Marvel watch along. This time it's a little bit different. It's a little sad day. Yesterday, the passing of Chadwick Boseman, star of Black Panther, passed away of colon cancer at the age of 43. Very sad, very tragic. Has been praying for his family throughout the day, hoping that they have comfort and that they're going to be doing all right. So today, me and Adam from Bryant's Nerd Pub are going to watch Black Panther. We're going to pull up our Disney Plus and we're going to watch some Black Panther. So, hey, Adam, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, I agree with you. Really sad about Chadwick Boseman, and hearts and prayers and to his friends and family, and it's just I was just thinking this, like, the fact that he hit it and still did all these movies, like, that was like, I mean, that's just like, because I'm not sure how many movies he did, but I know he did like a few, and it was just like, but to do all that while going through this must have been very tough. And
it was. I have to step away from the camera for just 1 second. I'm very sorry. I have to drop something real quick from the window. Jeffrey's in there. Hi, Jeff. Adam, you want to go over, tell them to get their Black Panther show ready?
Yeah, I'll do that. All right, guys. Yeah, if you guys have a Disney Plus account, just go find Black Panther and just pause it, and we're gonna get started in just a minute.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, man.
Has to play something on the piano for church tomorrow, so she
okay.
needed something, and I forgot to bring it downstairs, so I just dropped it from the upstairs window. All right, well, you ready to dive into this movie?
Yeah.
All right, on the 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna hit play. So everybody, pull up your copies. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. It is starting.
Yeah.
Like I said, I saw parts of this one.
Oh, you didn't see the whole thing?
Just saw bits and pieces. It was like kind of a little chaotic whenever I was able to try to watch it.
I've only seen it once, but I really did like it. I thought it was pretty good.
It's a pretty cool little intro that they got going right now.
Yeah, with the meteorite of vibranium.
Vibranium, that's the thing that Tony Stark uses, right, to make his armor and Captain America's shield, right?
I believe it's his armor, but I do know it's Captain America's shield. I'm not entirely sure if it was vibranium on Captain America or Iron Man's suit.
Okay.
It very well could have been, though, because I remember from the Iron Man 2 watch along, they had like that little copy of Captain America's shield. So
yeah. So no, like what I usually like to not talk about the other films during these Marvel watch-alongs, but because this one takes place there later on down in the timeline, we can talk about the other Marvel movies too.
Yeah, because there's 1992. Wow.
Oakland, California. I think there's Jeeps. There's like 2 of them right there. Did you see those?
The Jeeps?
The wood paneling. I think it's a Jeep, like an old Jeep SUV. I could be wrong.
Uh-oh.
There's something in the clouds.
It's a bunch of rifles right there.
Mm-hmm. Straps. Is that what he called them? I've never heard of a rifle being called a strap.
No, I never heard of them calling me strap either.
Dim the lights. You know, I actually have an African spear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad, whenever he used to deliver, he flew on the 747 jumbo jets, like delivering cargo worldwide, and they used to go to Africa all the time. And I don't know what part in Africa, but he was able to do like safaris and all this stuff, and he actually brought back a like some sort of tribal African spear. Thing's incredible. It's actually over there in their house right now in my old room.
Nice. I knew someone that lived in Africa for a while. He and his family were missionaries.
Mm.
No, this is yeah, this is
his father, right?
Yeah, his father, the king.
You man had a lip inside the lip tattoo. It's like that would hurt.
We got Small Time in the comments. Thanks for joining us. Then we also have Rob D. Let's see, Small Time says, I've heard a rifle called a strap. I'm not from a rough neighborhood. I just played Grand Theft GTA San Andreas. Rob D says, hey guys, you know this movie is the #1 selling Blu-ray on Amazon. That's not a new release. 4221 Bridges. 4221 Bridges, Get On Up, and Marshall are up there too. Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, understandably, yeah.
Yeah. Usually when someone like passes like that, I think a lot of the sales stuff of their art, their products all jump up.
Oh, yeah.
So I was kind of worried about watching this today, thinking that maybe it's just the Disney Plus is gonna be overloaded.
I honestly had that thought too. We have Mad Machad joining us.
Hey man.
Yeah. Enjoyed your video, by the way. Mad Machad, yeah.
The favorite movies video is great. So the actor that's playing the king right now, is this de-aging or is this a different actor?
I think it's a different actor.
Okay, good. I can't remember because I know the dad was in Civil War, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that was a really cool movie. I liked Civil War. I remember that there was a cool introduction for some of these newer characters.
It was a pretty popular comic series too.
Yeah,
I actually have it right over there.
Oh, it's nice. Okay, you see that SUV behind him? I think that's a Jeep.
Oh, it went to the Marvel logo.
Okay.
I like what they did with the Marvel logo.
It's pretty cool. Change it out. Like how Ant-Man's pretty small.
Yeah. I don't like, though, that sometimes Spider-Man's in it and sometimes he's not, but I understand. Like, it just, I've noticed that if it's a movie he's in it, but if it's not, then
I can't keep him there.
Yep.
That's a weird looking chair.
I know.
Is it hovering?
No, I don't think so. If that's the case, that's awesome.
So I have the subtitles on, so they kind of covered up the bottom there. And it looked like it looked like it was hovering over the ground a little bit. Laszlo, hey Laszlo, loves the Marvel intros. Yeah, I like the music a lot too. wanted to have that as my ringtone. I thought that would have been a cool ringtone.
It's just someone call you, and you're like, you're in a pepped up mood each time.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool suit.
He, like I was saying yesterday, Chadwick Boseman, he did really well in this role. Like, I haven't seen like a lot of his films, but he is a very good actor. And, you know, it's just...
Yeah, I can't recall seeing him in any other roles either. Of course, I'm real picky when it comes to watching movies these days because, having 3 kids, you're limited on what you could just get out and go do. So my movies were always just either like, Star Wars movie, and basically everything else, just wait until it comes out and rent it if it didn't come out on Netflix.
Or Disney Plus it, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, just falling out of airplanes. Kind of reminiscent of the Incredible Hulk when he falls out of the helicopter.
I do want to see that 21 Bridges, though. Like, I did see the previews for that. I thought that movie looked really good.
Yeah.
And I think he plays a detective in that one.
Jeffrey Watson loves this thing.
Yeah. Mama Chad, 42 is great if you're into baseball and history. That sounds like a movie my dad would like because he likes history movies. And Jeffrey Watson loves this scene.
It's like where it kind of turns into like a Predator movie.
Oh, yep. Oh, jeez. Even like that way they shine their lights on it was very...
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, Predator-esque. You know, it's weird. I honestly didn't know that the Black Panther had powers. Like, I thought he was just an epic warrior, but then after I seen this movie, like, oh, okay, he actually has kind of like his own version of a super soldier serum.
Oh, just punched that dude in the throat. I mean, he moves really fast.
His costume, though, is like really awesome. Like, it's just kind of hard to believe that like it's all made of vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he can walk into a room with full of guns and he'll walk away without a scratch.
Yeah. So has the mask did the mask part change since the beginning, like when it showed the 1992 version?
The mask?
Yeah, like it was covering his face. It looks slightly different.
It may have. I didn't notice.
Ooh, stab that dude.
Rob D says 21 Bridges was good, felt very short, but it was good. And yes, I agree with Mad Machad on 42. We'll have to watch these movies. Like, I'll have to check them out. Might have to rent them digitally though if they're Yeah, it's also weird. Like, he, as well as like most of the other Marvel heroes, like their identity is known to the public. Because Iron Man, just willingly, I'm Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm Iron Man.
Bruce Banner, everybody knows who he is.
I think the necklace part around his suit looks pretty neat.
Oh yeah,
a UFO. See, very Predator-esque right there.
Mm-hmm.
It even goes invisible.
It's like the Wonder Woman jet.
No. Wakanda. I think the guy who did the music for this movie also did the Mandalorian soundtrack.
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know.
Oh, geez, it's off the tip of my tongue. I have to look that up.
Wakanda. So I eventually want to get all of the Marvel original soundtracks. I think that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. I'm trying to think of the soundtrack that I would want from Marvel. I used to have the Daredevil soundtrack, but I mean, that was when I
Um,
was
those when you're what?
that was when I was a kid.
I have Doctor Strange soundtrack. I have the Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, and Thor Ragnarok. Those are the ones that I have.
Ludwig Göransson.
Mm.
That's who.
What? They just flew in the mountain? Yeah, Jeffrey says it. Ludwig Göransson.
Golly, it's weird. It's like this whole city is like not even known, and like it's just hidden from the world. It's like already advanced.
So you wonder if something like that would actually, I mean, just using that like imagination, it'd be awesome if something did exist like this.
Mm-hmm.
Which if you get into conspiracy theory stuff, I think there is that little belief out there, like in Antarctica or something, that there's
Or
some
like
wild stuff going on.
like an Atlantis type thing or something.
Yeah, just some secret high technological society going on.
That would be pretty intense.
Oh, look, she's got like the Leia hair almost. Maybe closer to like a Padme hairstyle.
Yeah, I was about to say, kind of, it's very Padme-esque type dress.
Oh, yeah.
I like how the princess is the only character that's actually wearing like t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah, she looks kind of rebellious. A seashell necklace. Very 90s in my opinion.
Oh,
Guys, I remember seeing that all the time, people had that type of seashell necklace. Oh, there goes the finger.
I was about to say, did your sister ever do that to you? Just walking away?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this takes place after the events of Civil War,
Right.
correct? Okay.
Right.
Museum of Great Britain.
I believe that's Michael B. Jordan right here. Yep.
I heard he's got like a mixed fandom. Like people like either love him or they hate him.
Yeah, he. This actually isn't his first comic book role.
Really?
He played the Human Torch in the Fox reboot of the Fantastic Four. I thought he did good as the Human Torch. I just didn't like the movie.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did they?
I think my dad said he enjoyed it, but
Okay.
but I didn't like it. I was just like, what the heck?
Mad Chad loved him in Creed. Oh yeah, he's in Creed. I never saw the Creed movies. I only saw the first Rocky film. I haven't seen all the other ones.
Yeah, I forgot Michael B. Jordan he plays Apollo Creed's son. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen all the Rocky movies except the Creed ones.
I heard they're pretty good though. I just would like to watch them all like chronological order.
Oh. I forgot what happened. Did he tase that woman?
Uh-oh. Muffins. Do you have times have changed already? I mean, the muffins just sitting out, people standing around talking over them.
Uh-oh. There's Andy Serkis.
He looks like a creep. Oh, and people are dead now. He looks so like Like he just escaped prison.
I think he
Oh.
did. Or I think he was in. I can't remember, but I remember one of the movies. I think they said he was in prison at one point.
Oh.
I think.
Wait, does he make an appearance in Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
I think that was the Marvel movie that I hated.
Really?
But doing the watch along stuff, I'll figure that out again. Is that a fake hand?
Yeah. You find out what happens in Ultron.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mama Chad says they're good. Stallone should have. I gotta see. I gotta lower it. Should have gotten an Oscar for his performance in the first Creed movie. Oh wow.
Well, I just remember one time telling my dad that they're making another Rocky film where he's going to be fighting. And this is Rocky Balboa, the one that was made like a few years ago. His first response was, no way, too old. Which he was kind of right. I mean, I think he was 60s in that point.
Oh, jeez.
Fighting a mid-30s guy in his prime. But I think in the recent movies, he's taken on a more of a mentor role.
Hmm. Pretty cool drone stuff. I know, like the guy has the big lip ring thing.
Yeah.
Shockwave just went through the water. This is just random stuff. Like back in the 90s, my sister, she was a gymnast. Like Olympic stuff. Like she went to the same place that Shannon Miller, the gold medalist, did. She was coached by that Nadia Comaneci lady who was a gold medalist. Her husband, Ben something. She's like the only woman that ever made like a perfect 10 on stuff in the gymnastics Olympics. But anyway, some of these gymnasts from Africa, South Africa, came and stayed at our house as like, what are those students called?
Oh,
What is it called? When you're a student in a different nation for a while.
Oh, foreign exchange student?
Foreign exchange student, like kind of as a foreign exchange student, but it was like just for gymnastics training. They brought a bunch of cool stuff over for us, little African statues.
That's cool.
It was neat. Still have a lot of that stuff.
Is that the guy from Rogue One?
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
He was in this one show that I watched for a while, The Shield. It was like a dirty cop type show. He was one of the like investigators. That's like my first exposure to him, and I was like, this dude is incredible.
I haven't seen that one.
That was a great show.
I thought this was this whole trial thing is kind of cool. Because they have to take away his powers and prove that he can win a fight without him to be worthy of the Black Panther.
Ooh.
Yeah, right?
Small time. He nailed it. Bart Connor. Yeah, that's actually the gym that she went to. Bart Connor's Gymnastics. And they were, the owner and trainers. So.
I think I can hear your wife practicing in the background.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a hint. It's not bothersome. I was just like,
I'm sorry. If I didn't turn my gain down.
No, I didn't know if that was the TV or it's just like, sounds like a keyboard.
He looks like the guy in the blue looks like a medieval outfit.
Yeah, in the blue. I may have missed him.
He has a hood on. I guess it's not showing him again. I think you're a couple seconds ahead of me.
I think so too. That's all right.
See the guy that has the lip ring thing or a lip plate? I wonder if
Yeah.
that's like legit or if it's just like a makeup thing that they did for the movie. Because there's like they still do this stuff over there, I guess, in certain parts of the world. Some of those
Yeah.
tribes,
Oh, I think I saw the guy in blue. Yeah, I've seen what you're talking about, like on like like if it would be like on documentaries or something like that.
It's a creepy mask.
Very Predator-esque. I'm wondering if on Black Panther if those are like tattoos or just paintings for the trial.
Rob just said he first heard of Forrest Whitaker from The Last King of Scotland. Didn't watch it, but my parents did. Small time. It's a small role, but I love Forrest Whitaker's character in The Color of Money. I haven't seen that one.
Me either. Uh-oh, this guy's trash talking.
M'Baku. I want to hear these guys' like regular voice.
That's a pretty scary panther mask.
So they're fighting to see who would be the next king, correct?
Yeah.
And if the other dude wins, so I guess what is he wearing? A gorilla mask?
Yeah.
Would be like the new.
I think he would become the next like Black Panther or something like that.
I was thinking like that's their new like mascot because they had that big Black Panther on that boat, so it'd be like replace it. Like this location's pretty cool. That puddle pond thing.
Mm-hmm. It's probably because they did this in and they're also moving forward.
Mm-hmm. That'd be scary.
In a Batman comic, though, Batman, when he was getting older, he challenged this guy to a fight, but he lured him into a pit of mud. And the purpose of that was to slow him down. Ooh.
Ouch. The sound effects is a little much. It's too crunchy sound. Ooh. Ooh. That weapon reminds me of the Sand Tusken Raiders weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, I want to know if that's like a real location or if it's all
studio.
Yeah. Like if that little like puddle pond place, waterfall, it really exists.
Yes, Madam Chad, Dark Knight Returns was
Tapped out.
Ugh. It's covered in stab wounds and everything, though. Oh, I guess it was paint. I was wondering if that was tattoos on him, but it looks like it was paint.
No.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't. I think he was
challenged as the king. He's like, who is worthy to become the king?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't think he was crowned king yet. He was still the prince, and I guess he was supposed to be, but someone challenged him for the throne, and
I want to go put a lawn chair in that water and just hang out.
just grab a beer, watch the fight. Kick his butt, Black Panther.
These like weird looking flowers.
I think that's a superpower right there.
Oh. Like witches. The heart-shaped herb. That's what they call it. Ew. I hate seeing stuff like that. Like all the veiny stuff. Just grosses me out. There's some cool set pieces though in this movie.
Yeah. Absolutely. Wait, I forgot what happened. Are they burying him?
Yeah. Some red dirt. Did they get that from Oklahoma? Some backstory on how he's introduced in Civil War.
Mm-hmm. Ugh, I would hate that, being buried.
Oh, getting thrown on your face.
Mamma Chad says, all right, guys, got to go. Enjoy the film. See you later. Hey, thanks for joining us, Mamma Chad.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one, man.
I mean, how weird would that be? Get buried and wake up in some other place. Alone.
Surrounded by panthers.
Yeah. You got creepy glowing eyes.
It's like a very Lion King type setting thing.
You could say.
Oh, I forgot. The panthers represent the
kings.
Yeah. Which is, again, Lion King.
Lion King, yeah.
Yeah, great kings of the past.
Yeah, I wonder what okay, Wakanda. I wonder where that's supposed to be in Africa.
I'm not sure myself.
North, south, the middle.
Small time. I didn't know they had the northern lights on the equator.
Those are the mid lights.
Oh, I forgot to mention Andy Serkis. We saw him a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be in the new Batman film.
Really?
He's playing Alfred.
Oh, that would be an interesting look.
Yeah, I think they're like Alfred. Most people, I don't know if you were aware, but Alfred was actually in the military, the British Secret Service or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, before he became a butler, and he was actually trained in all in combat and firearms and everything. And I think that's the kind of the route they were going with, was that he was not only a butler, but he was also a bodyguard.
Be interesting to see that one. I wonder if it's going to be in theaters or if it's just going to go straight to stream.
Well, it's supposed to come out 2021, so maybe theaters. Hopefully, I miss going to the movies.
Yeah, me too. Oh, then you get pulled out of some different dirt and you're back where you were. Laszlo says East Africa.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I would have been like, put me back in.
That one weird, it passed. A building with like a UFO.
I'm surprised he's able to walk around without any bodyguards, and he's the king.
Yeah. Some busy streets, a lot of bright colors. That dude's blue tattoos. That's interesting. It was cool looking.
I was about to say, oh, never mind. There's one of his bodyguards.
Oh yeah, the fierce-looking women behind him.
Yeah.
Some cool scenery in the background. A rhino.
The CGI in that scene, though, was... Ugh.
Yeah, that looks pretty like Star Wars prequel-ish.
Yeah, like that rhino monster in the Attack of the Clones. Yeah,
can't tell if that's like paint on his face or if it's like
some
or something like it's something put in there or something,
like a piercing or some sort.
Yeah, can't tell.
That's pretty cool. Like that little thing they have.
Wakandan Fitbits.
Yeah.
Oh,
we should just do that right now and see if something happens.
Oh. It's like their technology is just as extreme as Tony Stark's,
right?
But just like it was cool because they made it like adapt to like the culture. You know, it's like dusty when it like appears.
Yeah, it's like if they like combine the technology together, like it makes the image, but like whenever you separated it, it's like pixels. I think Andy Serkis is supposed to be a legit Black Panther villain. I think. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with Black Panther's villains, but I know him.
Now, I think you're more into the comics. Back when all this stuff, the movies were coming out, were you reading comics like all the time, Marvel comics and stuff?
I've read a lot of Marvel comics, like up to the point, like it was just like at the time these movies came out, like I wanted to get the graphic novels, but they're expensive. So I've read like maybe a few. Like
because then, I'm just saying, like I remember Iron Man was like one of those obscure characters that nobody really knew too well, but he was known. And I'm wondering, like with Black Panther, was he also one that was kind of like not very well known at first, and then the movie came out, and then boom.
To me, that was kind of like what it was to me. Like, there was a couple of animated Avenger films that I watched when I was, a teenager, and it had Black Panther in it, so I knew him from that. And there was a couple of video games and stuff that I played that had the Black Panther and that. So,
Okay.
but I haven't read any of his comics.
I think issue number was like either some Black Panther comic issue. I think it was number 1 or 0 or something of one of the runs is free on Comixology. I hit the buy button, even though it's free. You still have to hit the buy, which is $0. So I want to give it a read sometime.
I think originally though, Black Panther had a cape.
Really?
Yeah. I think they took it though because he looked a little too much like Batman. I guess I can't quite remember.
It's funny if he had Crocs on. What? Rob D. I, for one, have never heard of Black Panther prior to the movie. I'm tempted to buy the Epic collections now, though. But I'm sure the comic sales are probably going up too. It's cool, but it also sucks because then it turns into like a rare thing, and then it's really hard to find, and people want to up the price just because of the events that happen and just be jerks.
Yeah. I do have Fantastic Firsts right here. I'm kind of wondering if Black Panther's origin is in it. These are all their origin stories.
Oh, that's cool. Tell it to go on. Oh, see, okay. That's the thing that I don't like about the Marvel stuff. Where it got to where like the suits just like appeared out of nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I know it, with the Iron Man, it kind of did that too. Just kicked a dummy across the room.
They I guess it's not in this one, but yeah, they have stuff like that in the DC universe too, and
it's just like, too impossible for me. Like I could get behind some of the, how Iron Man just like has a suit where he just fly around all over the place. I get it. The suit that he had on earlier, I get it. But when it's just you hit a button and it just all comes on. Even with what's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, Star-Lord.
Like he hits a
mask.
Button,
yeah,
and just like comes on. You're like,
they sell those masks now, but they're stereos. Like you can wear them, but they're Bluetooth stereos, which is kind of cool. But
yeah.
But just the Flash from DC, he has his costume in a ring. Like his whole costume, like when he's running, like he presses a button and like it just goes, it just flies right out of there.
Yeah, too goofy for me.
I'm just like, dude, you don't need a ring. You can move at superhuman speeds. Like you can just go to you can probably go home, change, and then be back in time, enough time to kill.
Yeah.
That's what I've always liked about like some superheroes like Superman or Spider-Man. They've always had it like underneath their clothes. Like that must be very uncomfortable, but it's just with Superman it was more convenient because he could just go like and just fly away.
Now this is probably people are gonna hate me for this one, but she kind of looks a little like Batman Forever. What's his name? One of the villains.
Two-Face?
No, Jim Carrey.
Oh, the Riddler.
The Riddler. She's wearing the green and the red hair. Wasn't he wearing green with red hair?
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying now. Or Poison Ivy or
Yeah, and the hair like kind of up. Some rich, fancy party. Now, this set looks familiar to me. Was this in a James Bond movie?
I knew that was coming up. Skyfall, I think. I think this is in Japan, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because there was a gambling scene in Japan too, and I think this actual casino was there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because I remember people standing around on the rails, like looking around.
Rob D said, "Oh, you already read that. Never mind. Sorry about that. about the Epic collections." Though Rob D just now said superheroes have all these tech suits, but Superman is old-fashioned. He runs into the nearest phone booth to change his costume.
Yeah, which is like spandex.
Oh, hey, there's Bilbo.
What's the Hobbit doing in this movie?
We have a Hobbit and a Gollum. Whenever it was announced that he would be in the, I can't remember his name. I'm terrible with names.
I wouldn't know it either.
Martin something, I think. Sorry, everyone. I'm terrible with names.
Me too.
I can't remember. Hey, there's Stan Lee. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I'm
you're good. No,
2 seconds ahead. But whenever I first heard that he was supposed to be in the Marvel movies, like people were speculating who he might be, but like, because it was around the same time that they were bringing in Spider-Man, so people thought that he might be like, ooh, is he like Norman Osborn, like the Green Goblin or something like that? Or...
Just wondering if is this guy with Shield or something?
Yeah, he's with Shield. Or
Laszlo says, think the role will be recast for Black Panther 2 or the movie canceled. Some people see it as disrespectful, but, Marvel will pay tribute to Chadwick. I think the show must go on. See, that's the thing where it gets tricky. It's just so sudden and sad, of course, obviously. But it's like, I would think that he would have some, somewhere in a contract, like, hey, I just need to let you guys know I do have this cancer. I mean, he was making these movies while going through treatment that we found out. Surely somebody knew, and they might have written this in somewhere or tried to get as much of his stuff done as possible. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. I don't know how you are an actor in these giant franchises and just and be sick like that and have it completely secret from anybody. So maybe they did have an exit strategy just in case and some backup plan, but who knows?
I mean, I just hope they don't try to do like what with Leia, and just
cut scenes out somewhere
or do that, or they do the whole CGI. I'm just like, I would say it's still, if you still want to make Black Panther 2, I mean, maybe give it a few more years down the line, make some other movies and then maybe consider recasting or something like that, or talking about the possibility of somebody else. But like, I don't right now. No, I mean, let Chadwick, this is his role. I mean, that's just me. I mean, they've definitely recasted a lot of roles. I mean,
oh yeah, Marvel has, yeah, for sure.
And I mean, even DC, I mean, we've had the Joker. I mean, they waited a few years after Heath Ledger died before they recasted the Joker.
Yeah. Wasn't he supposed to be in that last Batman movie anyway? Or was written into the novelization or something?
Oh, he was in the novelization. Oh yeah, I actually have that one. I can actually read that now. I totally forgot. He was in the novelization. All right. The fight choreography in this is awesome.
Yeah, it is. I'm curious, Laszlo. What do you think they should do? Do you think they'd recast him or cancel it? You said that the show must go on. What do you think? If they did recast, who you have an idea of who you would like to see in the role?
Rob D says, could you imagine Superman today trying to do that? I can't find my phone booths on any of these streets. I can just see it kind of like the Deadpool thing. It's like, what the freaking phone booth doing on?
It's funny is like Superman, I could see out of all the superheroes, he'd be the one that had the weird hit the button and the suit comes over because he was an alien, right?
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with all the Superman stuff. I know.
I know you're good. I mean, honestly, though, like I said, he's kind of like the Flash. Like he can fly at superhuman speeds. Like just fly home, change there. Honestly, though, I know we're talking about the Black Panther, but I'm just like, I don't see how some of these superheroes can keep their identity secret in today's world. I mean, especially like people like Spider-Man or anything like that, if there's trouble, I'm sure everybody would like have their phones out, like, okay, yeah. Look for someone maybe climbing on top of a building or something like that.
Laszlo says it's hard to say. It's a pretty major role to recast. Whatever they do, though, I'm sure they will be respectful about it. Yeah, I'm sure they will too.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean,
such a weird way to have a suit. I mean, the suit looks cool for sure, but I just don't like the way it looks. The digital wraparound.
I will say this: Andy Serkis plays like a very convincing, like, criminal. Like, yeah. And I'm not trying to say like it's just like I would legitimately be intimidated by this man in real life if he was like, I'm just like, okay. I would like, okay, I'm going to go this way now. Cause
yeah, it looks like he got jacked for the role too. I'm not too happy about the CGI. Looks like kind of like a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she just ran over that dude.
Grand Theft Auto Black Panther.
See that there's an SUV that just blew up or, toppled over. That looked good. I'm sure it was actual practical effect too.
The car, they're just like,
Tesla, that company, come up with a new truck that was supposed to have glass that was shatterproof, and they did the test on stage, and he threw a rock at it and just shattered the window.
I didn't hear, but that's hilarious though. Just like,
I think he was like, yeah, I think that did happen. He was like pissed about it. He's like, well, back to the drawing board. Elon Musk.
It's like from Jurassic World where, what's his name? I can't remember. Jimmy Fallon. And he's just like, yeah, this glass is so strong it could stop a 50 caliber bullet, and he shoots it and the glass just like cracks. It doesn't shatter, but still.
Whoa. So her car, is that an invisible car? I'm confused.
From what I gathered, it looks to be like the same thing about his suit. Like, it's kind of like forming itself from the vibranium or something like that. Oh wow. No. You see, where she just grabs that spear and just
sleds down the road.
I'm just like, no. That's like, I mean, that scene was cool and all, but still.
She is riding down on her chair, just holding the wheel. That's 2020. That's how I feel in 2020. just chaos around you, and you're just like,
Oh, it's okay. The car was kind of like
oh,
a VR type thing.
okay. I was getting kind of confused there for a second.
Yeah, I may have missed it when she got into it.
Yeah, I think I did too. There's SUVs just flying around everywhere.
Funny question. Would you actually give up your actual arm to get like a little cannon thing like he has?
No. Well, I guess it depends on the times. I'll have to have, you can talk about concealed carry.
Everybody's on their phone.
Yep. What a jerk.
Yeah, I know. I hate criminals like that. They're just like, hey, yeah, the world's watching, man. Go ahead. I dare you. Oh, man, you can clearly see the CGI. Like when they digitally took out his arm.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. So you still see his sleeve where his arm is.
Yeah, like where it's like moving everything.
Yeah. I wonder who did the CGI in this movie.
I'm not sure.
H.P. Lovecraft. His precious.
Yeah,
It would have been funny if when Black Panther yanks off his arm, he would have gone, "Ah, my precious." That would have been pretty funny.
yeah, would have been funny, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have been like,
Yeah, two on the nose. Agent Ross. Americans.
right.
What is it? I like Andy Serkis as an actor. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I do too.
I never saw his Mowgli, I think is what it was called.
Oh, he played
He
Baloo, yeah.
Did? Okay. And I think he wrote and directed it too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think. I could be completely wrong about that, but I remember he had something to do with the creative side of it.
I actually really enjoyed him in the Planet of the Apes films, and I'm not a big, like 100% a big fan on Planet of the Apes. I did like the movies, but I thought he did good as Caesar.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like the king of
motion capture.
Motion capture, yeah.
He actually does look like the Golem, though. You can see. Now I can't remember though if you see in the comics. I'm not sure if his Captain America's shield and Black Panther's suit is made out of vibranium or adamantium. I can't remember because adamantium is Wolverine's claws, and in the comics, that's the most indestructible metal on the Earth. So I can't.
HP Lovecraft or Lovecat. I keep saying Lovecraft. I'm sorry, HP. So he's kind of the king of mocap. Well, that was weird. Every interrogation room is like filthy dirty.
Uh-oh.
What about you, Adam? Would you lose an arm to have one of those?
If I unexpectedly lost an arm,
Okay,
yes.
that's cheating. You have to make the choice. Yeah, well, if I'd say the same. If I lost my arm, then yeah, I'd want that. What is it, like wearing Mandalorian armor? You see that?
Mandalorian. Let's see. HP Lovecat says it's Wakandan, sorry, vibranium. There's also another vibranium that's basically anti-metal, so it was the sword from the Wolverine. Oh, okay.
I wonder what that sword that I have that I mentioned earlier that is from or not sword, spear that I have from Africa. It has a covering that goes over the spear tip, and it has some weird hair. What the hair is from, I have no idea.
Oh, really?
Probably some buffalo or something.
Did you see that?
I want that suit.
He just lays on a grenade.
That shouldn't have really hurt him though.
No.
I mean, because he just like after laying on top of a grenade.
Like he should have been like that. Should have. Uh-oh.
Should have bounced off of him. It hit his spine. Ew.
Yeah, I don't even remember this part.
Shove a marble in his open wound. Do you know what film number this is in the Marvel Infinity Saga? Is it like number 12?
Let me check.
14? Lovecat says, "What's the cover like? My dad got a spearhead from a friend, and the cover feels like wax covering leather." Yeah, it actually does have like a. Here's the tip of the spear. Okay, it's like the blade, and the leather covering, like, kind of graphic. Cups it, but you could see the blade, like the blade on the side, the metal, and it just covers the edges and the tip. And it does have like a leathery, waxy type material, and it kind of curls up around the edges. It's really weird. I'm gonna have to get a photo of it, or I'm actually need to get it from their house, and I'll show that on here sometime. It's really cool. And like on the other side, the middle of it is wood, and then on the bottom side is also a long metal shaft. It's all like that hand beat metal too. It's really cool. Were you gonna say something, Adam?
It's 18th film.
Okay. HP Lovecat. Here, let me fix that spine with this metal ball. The airplane graveyard here.
Yeah.
See, his body armor looks like kind of like Mandalorian type armor. You get that center chest piece thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's.
Yeah. I like that blue color shirt that he's got with that leather straps on the thing.
Uh-huh.
Looks fancy. You need to just get him one of those arms that old Winter Soldier has.
Oh, yeah, the bionic arm.
Yeah. Oh. Well, might be too late to get one of those arms, huh? Okay, so those bumps are scars. Oh, he is from there, huh? Oh, well, he makes his exit.
Yep.
HP Lovecat says, kind of reminds me of Vegetus suit with the blue sleeves. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I'm a moron. So these names, I wonder if Timothy Zahn wrote these names because, the guy who wrote the Thrawn books, there's a lot of these Thrawn character, Chiss character names sound like these.
I think the other guy that just killed Andy Serkis, I think he's the son of his, from the beginning of the movie, the king's brother in the apartment. I think this guy is his son.
Okay. Little garden area looks relaxing to hang out in.
Just grab a book and just some coffee and just be like, I'm going to read here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, each scar he gave himself, he said that's for each person he's killed.
Yeah. Oh, HP talking about the Vegetus suit is from Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, his uncle. This guy looks really familiar.
The uncle?
Yeah. He kind of looks like, what's his name? Real popular actor from the 90s.
I think I know who you're talking about. Let me double check.
The guy that played in, I think, Bad Boys. Next to Will Smith. You know who I'm talking about? For some reason, I'm thinking Martin or something.
Martin, I know who you're talking about. I'm horrible with names. Let's see.
Just killed him. Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence, that's right.
That's to me who he looks like. I could be completely off about that, but just that's who he reminds me of. There's that Jeep. So is there like a leather cord around his neck? Forrest Whitaker's neck?
I didn't see one.
Oh man, shifted away from it again. So, what do the scars mean on his face then?
I wonder if it's the same thing. For each-
Each kill right on the face. Yeah, HP. I hate how Forrest is kind of typecast in this weird old guy roles now. In Rogue One, kind of did the same type of thing. Yeah, HP says Martin Lawrence. Yep. Do you see it, HP? Looks like Martin Lawrence. I guess we can't see it now because he dead now.
And he's up and walking around. Yep.
He's been healed.
He's wearing one of their robes.
Yeah, you see a little bit, yeah. Kansas. She's got some attitude.
She's sassy.
Well, technology is magic. What is that? Like Panther thing on her desk there. See, there's got to be some sort of like little Easter eggs there that somebody's got to know about, right? It's like it's the perfect place to sneak something on a work desk.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Oh, she's nice now. She's excited about the technology. It'd be crazy to have some technology like this, man. I can't get over it.
I know, right?
I want it.
I kind of want a phone like that, though, instead of just putting it to your, just like, zzz, you know.
Yeah. The closest thing we get to it is a Marco Polo app. Okay, so I guess there's someone called New Rock Stars has pointed out all of these
Easter eggs.
That word keeps escaping my mind. What can't vibranium do? That needs to be answered.
I know, right?
It moves trains. It makes phone calls. Heals people's backs. It makes VR cars.
Patriotic frisbees.
Maybe you can't eat it. Maybe that's the only thing you can't do. Well, I guess if those flowers were from like vibranium flowers, I don't know. They have some sort of magic in them, though. So, where'd that magic come from? Space magic.
Killmonger, yeah.
It's weird. It looks like he's just standing behind the glass.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like a wax thing that they made. You know, you go to wax museums.
Oh, yeah. And they just easily brought him there.
His clothing's weird. Yeah, right. Get the throne. I don't like his attitude. The way he keeps like he's tough or something. Dude, back up.
Mm-hmm.
Getting all political and stuff. Into the hands of a terrorist. I didn't have an arm either. I don't think. HP says, being honest, this is the first watch along where I watch along. Pretty nice during quarantine, to be honest. Yeah. Hey, well, it's fun. I thought. Thanks for joining. Next week I'll be doing Thor. How awkward did that just get?
Yeah, right. He's like, oh wait, he is actually royalty.
I don't understand what the cultural thing is about the lip plate. You know, every culture does their own things and stuff, but just, I don't understand why. Even here in America, remember that when that was a big thing where people started doing the big ear thing?
Yeah.
I remember seeing some people started doing it on their lower lip, not putting a ring in it, but just like a hole. It's like, what are you? Why? Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, not my thing, but I mean, if that's, you do you.
Yeah. Love Cat says, thanks for hosting. I'll be sure to drop in. Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't really recognize Love Cat popping in the comments there. I don't know if you're new to the channel, new to the viewing. So they all got their little groove going.
And that guy with the mouthpiece is now in like a suit.
HP says, I like how they got real tribesmen for that scene. It's cool. Yeah, they keep things authentic. It's pretty neat. Oh. HP joined a day or two ago. Enjoyed the content a lot. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Doing what I can. Got to head over to Adam's channel next and sub over there. This is great stuff.
Thank you. Oh, wow. He's killed a lot of people. Whoa.
Yeah. Thug life. See, what are their face scars? Those are scars then. Man, he has them all over his back too and underneath his armpit.
I mean, he's killed like hundreds of people. Wow.
Love Cat. He says that you have to tell him that you love him first. Yeah, I think they recorded the music over there in Africa too, and like I can't remember where. I think that the guy who did the music, that Ludwig guy, posted a video. I started to watch it and I had to click off. I didn't finish it, but I think he mentioned this because he was talking about how he did the Mandalorian music, and he talked about Black Panther and how he went over to Africa and did a lot of the drum work and stuff.
Oh, really?
Ooh. New scar.
Oh,
Small time, more like Michael B. killing a lot of people. Am I right?
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
The B is for butcher. See, to me, like that's got to be the worst, getting stabbed. Cut. Ugh.
Aw.
Well, that's not cool. Well, that's messed up. Well, T'Challa's kind of screwing it up here.
He's kind of getting his butt handed to him.
So you don't have headphones and you don't hear anything that's happening, do you?
Me?
Adam?
Oh, it's on mute.
Okay, I was say like the punches, they sound too like gross for me. It's not really crunch. There's like a crunch to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
It's like
wow.
it's like they've got a lobster and they're like cracking it open or something. And over the edge he goes.
Which he didn't technically yield the fight, so
No, that's true.
wasn't the rule he had to surrender?
Yeah, it's like yield or die. It's pretty crazy they did like something like this in the first movie. You know, like it's like almost like, oh, they killed him off. It'd been cool if it ended like that. Well, under the circumstances now, not really, but you know what I mean? Everybody would have thought like, oh man, now he's the Black Panther. And the second one, he comes back and like takes the throne back at T'Challa.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Like a part 1, part 2.
Yeah. HP says, dude gets annihilated and nearly beaten into slime. Well, that sucks. Want to overthrow the king so soon. So that's crazy when you get into that kind of a topic too. Loyal to the throne no matter who sits on it.
Yeah, like they don't want to be loyal to him, but like, well, we took an oath to serve the king.
What's on that table? Is that like an overview of the city? Didn't really show a close-up of it, dang it. I don't know why that scene right there just kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
Oh, the
chamber that they go into.
Yeah.
HP says, couldn't they just load some dart guns with the juice that takes away the power and just shoot Killmonger a lot? Yeah.
They could have, huh?
Big old circle frisbee blade. Is that what that old Xena from the 90s used?
I'm not sure. I never actually watched that show.
My wife, she used to watch it when she was a kid, and then it came on Netflix, and she's like, "We have to watch this." It's like that when you watch it and you would get embarrassed for the people that play in it or you do the role. You're like, wow.
I remember the Hercules one that came out.
Or Lovecat, they could just bury him in the sand and not pull him back out.
It's easy as Superman gently pushing his thumb through a dude's forehead.
Xena was the ish. Gee, that's sad. It's weird seeing the outside all purpley like that. Look at that 90s couch.
Yep, saw that.
Public Enemy. That was a 90s rap, wasn't it? Rap artist?
Public Enemy.
I don't know my rap. I just remember that we had a private message from Jeremy from Stupid Chainsaw Productions say that the 90s were crap. He had no idea what he's talking about. I grew up in the 90s, what, like 1999?
I was born late 80s, and I got my friends that were actually legitimately born in the 90s. They were just like, well, you're technically an 80s kid, but being born late 80s, like the people in the 80s are like, well, you're technically a 90s kid.
Well, yeah, because I mean, when you're raised at that young age, I was 85, so I call myself a 90s kid because, you know, everything that I watched 5 and older was
90s.
90s, so yeah, Lovecat. 90s were the best. I agree. If you could get a glowy lip tattoo, would you do it, Adam?
No.
You don't want a secret message on the inside of your lip?
No. It'd probably be something like, if I did, it'd probably be something like funny. Just like it'd be like, you lost the game. Or I'd probably be like, I have a treasure, the location of a treasure map. Just like, and then like whenever I die, look at it, and then it looks, it says "sight."
I'd have one that said "feed me." Quick, hit him on the head.
Do it now! Do it now! Excuse me.
How do you give yourself a scar like that? So gross. So the bracelet that she has on her hand or wrist is a communication device, and is it also holds things like that healing thing, or do they pull that marble out of something else?
The what now?
The thing that they're wearing around the wrist. Well, the lady that was her.
Yeah.
That's a communication device. And didn't they pull the marble off to heal that guy from that device, or is that something different? I don't remember.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't get why he wants to burn it all, you know? It's just like, well, what if you have kids and everything? Like, don't you want to?
It's probably the subtitles: hip hop music playing. Which, to be honest, everybody, I don't like hip hop's music. Hip hop music, rap, I don't like it at all. Yeah, it's not my thing. I don't like country either. I like 90s country, 90s, but current stuff, no way. Some of those bodyguards look crazy back there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at, I think the device can break down into a nano sand type thing that explains the sandy hologram and the little sandy vein looking mess with the spine spear. Okay, remember when T'Challa was going around looking at the suits? She's like, pick one you like, and it had like the collar. And he looked at one and was like, I think the point is to not be seen. Is that the one that he's wearing right now?
The one that he's currently wearing right now?
Yeah, isn't it the one that T'Challa was like rejected? He's like, nah. I'd have to look at it again.
I'm not sure.
It was gold.
It may be. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen this. So, oh wait, hold on.
M'Baku. This creepy looking cave entrance.
Yeah, with the skull.
Mm-hmm. Nice and cold up there. I miss the cold. I want the cold and snow.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, getting snuck up from behind. Laszlo, I wonder what their budget was for the costume design.
I have no idea. That is a good question.
Maybe it all went to that rather than the CGI in a lot of the parts. That's cool looking. The gorilla holding up the thing.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I like that little room they're in right now too.
Mhm. Left cat. Got to switch over to the laptop. The phone has that full face screen. So I can type without picking up every slight touch. Yep. Like, did you find the body? No, then you can't prove that he's dead. CGI rhinos, dear God. Start grunting. I'm just like, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and leave then. All right. It's kind of, it reminds me of the Phantom Menace a little bit. It's like, just like, this is why, gets down on the knee,
Oh,
going to the guys. Yeah, yeah.
Meese, I think we be friends. Yeah.
This guy's the boss nass with his Tusken Raider weapon. Oh, everybody takes the knee. Music kind of, I have the volume is down pretty low on my end, but I'm listening to it. The
Oh.
music sounds kind of creepy. Oh, look, there he is
There he is.
in a refrigerator. Can you imagine living in the mountains like that? Would you choose to live in something where they're at now, or in the desert?
Well, I've been to Roswell a few times. I've been to the desert, basically. The mountains.
Yeah, I would. That's what I'd do.
We did go to Carlsbad though, and that's kind of right by some mountain-y type places. I mean, underground trails.
He like turns away.
Yeah, he's just like,
He's like, am I supposed to turn away? So is that magic snow like that red magic sand, or?
yeah, I think it's symbolic, I guess.
His spear's simple. Just a rod with a sharp point. This is a screen capture that I saw a lot today on the internet.
Oh, yeah, because of the time for you to come home thing.
Yeah.
Small time.
Adam's been to Roswell several times. That's code for he knows about the alien stuff. He can't reveal to the general public. Yeah.
What alien stuff? I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No, I had family that lived out there, so
They were little green people.
He just wakes up. I'm cold.
Yeah, blanket. Sizist and racist for shame. The little green people. This where they're sitting in this room right now reminds me of something from like Tomb Raider, like the newer games.
I never played the Tomb Raider games.
I enjoyed them a lot. It's just like you have to like shoot one of those logs to light it up on fire so you can get out of it or something. Brought the suit. Okay, so I want to. There's some of the stuff I need to rewatch. You know, it's hard to do this sometimes and talk a lot over this stuff. The suit's built into the necklace, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
So the other necklaces that were in that laboratory are also suits.
Yes, I believe so. I don't know if it's just. I don't know if it's like the suits, because I know that they also had like those shoe things where it would it would form shoes around his feet. So I don't know if it's just the necklace is symbolic or there is some. I don't know. It's very Iron Man type thing where it's just like the press of a button. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at an entire area in a mountain, only good for single use. The costume design in this movie has been pretty good.
Yeah, it has.
What this dude's wearing that lives in the mountains, his outfit's pretty cool.
Yeah, looks pretty warm too with that big old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in Infinity War?
Black Panther. Oh, the other guy?
Yeah.
I think so, actually.
Oop, not gonna help him. Okay.
It's like, you gotta want it.
Hip hop music playing. It says in the subtitles. Those giant bug planes. It's weird. Like dragonflies.
Like Transformer type stuff.
See all these containers they're carrying around. How funny would it have been to put a little Easter egg in of like a Han Solo and carbonite?
That'd be funny. Or like a lightsaber or something.
Yeah. The Ark of the Covenant. Oh, there he is. Look at he and Killmonger's suits are the only full-on nano suits. T'Challa like the purple one more than the gold suit, or the gold one. So it was just there for the taking. But I think Shuri is doing a bunch of nano stuff.
I like that he's just like, I never yielded and I'm not dead. So you're not technically king.
Yeah. Pretty scary way to take flight. Just fall backwards.
It's just like, whee!
Yeah. Wakabi. Like the confusion. The heck, man. This.
Oh.
He never hit a button to turn his suit on.
I think it was his necklace or something.
Did he touch it though?
I don't know. I don't know if that's confusing. Like, I don't know if, like, because T'Challa didn't touch anything either. Like, he had his hands, like, right up here whenever.
HP, just shoot him in the face. Yeah.
That was actually kind of a cool thing. Like,
yeah. All those guys right there,
mm-hmm.
whenever they'd be fired. whenever he takes the throne back, it's just like, it's true. Hey, I didn't yield and I'm not dead, so I'm still your king. And look at him just straight up attacking him.
It'd be like going around like, I'm taking names. You know?
That's. They talk about betrayal. Wakabi.
Oh, geez.
Oh, here comes the prequel rhinos.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I got some armor plating on those guys. The suit's supposed to be linked to the nervous system. They never explained it in the film. Okay, that makes sense. It would take. I mean, it would take 3 seconds. Yeah.
That's funny. It's like, you guys have hover bikes?
Rhinos, time to vomit. Yep. I don't know what I'm doing. We're counting on you. I like the black and gold. Yeah, here's that moment when you shoot him in the face. Just. Ooh. That neck device didn't really help out.
He's a psychopath. He's enjoying every minute of it.
Oh, those are the things that were on that table that I was like, oh, look, there's like Panthers on the table. Panther gauntlets. Is that what you'd call it?
I'm not sure.
This stuff kind of looks like that foam that kids can play with. The
Oh yeah.
Can't remember what it's called, but it's squishy.
Yeah, I totally remember that 90s stuff.
Lovecat says this is such a good film to the end CGI. I mean, the designs are good, but it looks like Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with the CGI of this movie and a lot of the parts. Some of it's perfect, but it's not funny, but it is funny. Yeah, shoot him in the face.
It's just like, that's not where. It's like he keeps like bringing the mask back. It's like Venom in Spider-Man 3. It's just like he has that pretty epic face, but he just keeps peeling it back.
Those things remind me of the. I keep bringing up Star Wars. I can't help it. Those things look like the Wookiees fighter things that we see in Kashyyyk in the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It's a lot of I wonder if it's like recycled Star Wars stuff.
yeah. Yeah, that mask is pretty cool. It's like the fangs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Looks pretty terrifying, yeah.
Well, malfunction.
Wardrobe malfunction, yeah.
His mask was off and then it suddenly was back on. I guess it just takes an instant to put back on.
Oh, geez, that was close.
Oh, back down in the.
I like how both of them survived that. I mean, they just fell like almost a mile.
Total video game fight. Fighting in the air as they fall.
You just like spam the button, you know.
I mean, I can't help it. I mean, it's just like A, X, B, R, R, X. You know, it's like I feel like it'd be playing a video game here.
I like it's just like, no, we can't do that. You won't have protection, neither will he. Oh, okay.
The suits move at the speed of the plot.
Yeah.
Really, it does. It's like, oh, surround him. He's about to get taken out. And then he just explodes with energy. I don't like the way he makes his face to sound like he's tough. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Kind of like that, you know,
like a junior high, like especially like a kid in junior high that was like trying to be mean. He's mean. He says mean things.
He's like, don't talk about my sister.
Yeah. Pew pew. Like an Independence Day fight right here, like flying through the valley.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not cool. Okay, what was the guy's name in The Incredible Hulk? Wasn't his name Ross?
Yeah, I was wondering if this was supposed to be like nephew or cousin or something like that. Yeah, General Thaddeus Ross. Thunderbolt Ross.
A digital prison. It's like a metaphor for today, maybe.
Right.
Love kid, typical American tough kid. Grr, yeah. I'm gonna beat you up, MFer. Whatever. He's related, just a dude named.
Oh, unrelated.
Unrelated. I wonder if they're actually speaking some of these languages. Are they actual real African languages, or are they making one up?
That part I'm not sure. I thought they were speaking like Wakandan or something.
It started with like the thing. It says like speaking in Zo or X something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Both grunting. You gotta love
Subtitles, yeah.
subtitles.
It's just like cables attaching, like plane flying. Man panicking.
Whoa. They're bee wings.
Making X. Now they're X-wings.
Oh, and free fall. I think it looks like an insect too. Laszlo says it's a real language. My South African foreman understood their language. He can speak Zulu. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
All grunting.
Grunts.
Grunts, yeah.
Yells.
Kawabi grunts. Oh, well, the rhino. Okay. See. So they're like a thing. Or were a thing.
Yeah. Pretty sure attacking your country, puts a damper in the relationship.
I mean, did I miss signs of his like betrayal earlier? Like, did he have a thing against the T'Challa?
I honestly don't remember. I mean, it may have been.
Looked like they were buds there in the beginning.
Maybe he just realized, like, hey, this guy has points.
So there's another like Hobbit reference or Lord of the Rings reference. His sword was like glowing blue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Me.
Orcs.
Music's really intense.
That was a very timed.
Very well timed. So here's that scar that kills you. That's what happens when you hate everybody. You get what you deserve. Man, when you just like you get sucked into the movie, you just forget like the reality of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't remember what happens to Killmonger, though. I don't know if he gets his powers taken away or if he just dies.
Yeah, I'm curious. I guess this would be probably the moment we find out. I mean, speaking of like earlier, if they went in a sequel, I mean, if he survives in this movie, which I'm going to find out here in a minute, maybe he has redemption, and maybe he could be the next Black Panther. I don't know.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I see what you're going at.
And then we kind of an interesting twist, right? Oh, well, I guess he does die. Actually, the subtitles just said the name of the song and the artist. That's weird.
That's.
Like, who writes the subtitles for these things?
I have no idea. Disney. Copyright claim.
Yeah. Just to clear their name, is like, maybe we should put that in the subtitles. Big city in the jungle. There's like temple guards. Keep that door open for the cameraman. The graffiti on the wall. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, all right.
I like that. Like, you can't blame me. I almost died.
It's a conversation going on about the language over here.
Sleepwalking by Mozzie.
Oh, the basketball goal updated. Went in a basket.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought you were going to take me to Disneyland.
I can't afford the tickets. That's why.
Like, you're the king of a country and you got billions and you like, it's too expensive. I'm pretty sure Disney was just like, hey, Marvel, don't forget we own you, so make sure you include, a little Disney reference there.
Rob D. That just made me think they need to make a spoof movie where the cameraman and the boom mic operators are forced into battle as well. If they die, the movie just ends. You haven't seen Monty Python Search for the Holy Grail, have you?
Not all of it.
So you haven't seen the ending?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You need to watch that movie. The UFO. Stealth.
They're like, this, we could sell on eBay.
Yeah.
I like that. Who are you? He's just like,
No, but not telling.
It's like, I have a secret identity. What'd you think?
It was pretty good. I don't like the CG, a lot of the CGI, but story was good. He was a great actor. I enjoyed his work in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know how they're going to top him. Like I said, I don't even know if they should. But
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's like small time. Black Panther's so tough that he goes to Oakland for peace and quiet. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, man, it's so sad.
yeah, it really is. I
Good
mean,
costume designer Ruth Carter, good job.
are you waiting for the opening credits or closing credits?
Yeah, was there going to be anything in this movie at the end?
I think there is something.
Okay, so I would have no idea what it is. I always like to watch through the credits, you guys. That was a cool transition. Just showing showing the people in their costume, then it fades into them.
Mm-hmm. Martin Freeman, that's his name. Who's Ross, who's also the Bilbo.
Yep.
Man, I'm tired.
Me too. Did you need to head off?
Here in a minute.
Yeah. Once the credits end, we'll watch that and we'll sign out.
It was a good movie, though. I liked it. This is like the second time I've seen it. I like the fight scenes. The fight choreography is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I think here comes the.
I'll have a couple seconds behind you. That font, that Black Panther font right there, I think is available on an app that I use.
Oh, nice.
Oh, keep watching. You tried to take it away. Stupid Disney Plus. Hey, camera shutters clicking. If they were smart, they'd watch from the shadows, I guess, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Kind of a gray area.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just like that whole thing of like, well, we don't introduce it to the world because then the world's going to turn it into a weapon against everybody. But then the medical part of it,
I mean, it could help people.
yeah. Lazo says, "Thanks, guys. This was fun. Glad I found your channel before you hosted this. Much appreciated. R.I.P. Chadwick." Hey, yes, Laszlo. Thanks for finding me and watching along with us. It's fun. Like to see you guys pop it up there in the comments. Everybody's confused.
I think there's an option to say skip credits.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hit that.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Okay. All right. Some little boys, girls, face paint. Oh, look. Okay, so the arm that he has, the metal arm, does he get it from them? He did because of
It was made of vibranium.
okay. In Infinity War, didn't he get it then? In a case?
Yeah. I think he had it in Civil War though, too, or Winter Soldier too.
Okay.
I like that in Civil War though. He punches Spider-Man with it. He's like, and Spider-Man's like, "You have a metal arm? That's awesome."
Black Panther returned in Avengers Infinity War. Wow. And it ends. Well, God bless the family of Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, agreed.
They do all right. So sad. Glad we got to watch that after the events of finding the news out yesterday. Maybe want to rewatch this film. Actually, watch the film all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
See how it goes, and I'll probably watch it again later on down the line. You don't have to join me for that one, Adam.
Yeah, I'd be happy
I
to.
want
Thank
to
you.
watch it in order too to keep refreshed and just keep everything in line. So next week I'll be watching Thor. If you want to join me, Adam, you're more than welcome to be here for that one.
Yeah. If I'm off work, I'll let you know.
Okay. But guys, thanks for joining us. Laszlo, Small Time, Rob, HP, and everybody else. Thank you so much. And guys, keep praying for the family of Chadwick Boseman. It's wild times. So, Adam, anything else you want to say to everybody?
Well, thanks. Yeah, thanks again for having me on. And yeah, just always enjoy it and always enjoy getting to watch these films with you guys. And yeah, I agree. Definitely keep, thoughts and prayers out for Chadwick Boseman's family. And, he did really well in the role. And it's just, like I said, it's just going to be hard to see anybody else in it. And, but.
Yeah, I agree.
But definitely a tragedy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, keep an eye out for Adam on his channel. Brian's Nerd Pub. He's got a cool video coming out pretty soon. And I'll see you guys here next week. So have a good one. Bye, everybody.